What's big data and how to deal with big data and how to analyze and report big data? Actually, dealing with big data is a very important and very challenging issue for many researchers and research institutions and organizations. When we talk about big data, we have to know that big data is different from ordinary data and from the data that is easily manageable and accessible by different researchers and research institutions. Big data belongs to a huge amount of data with different aspects, different variables, and different issues that belong to different individuals, different societies, and different issues. And actually, big data belongs to huge uh, disciplines, issues, and areas of working that belong to different societies and even to all people all over the world. When we want to work on a stock market, on social media, on some things, and to analyze information on the mentioned areas, it belongs to if we do not choose a limited area or exact area, and if we think about whole issue or all area, it belongs to big data. That's why it's very important to think that it is not easy to manage, to analyze, and to report big data through the use of the current methodologies, methodological tools and issues and methods easily. And that's why when we work on big data, it's very difficult to derive exact conclusions, because even when we try to analyze the data that belong to big data, even during the clicking our computers or computing machines, there would be many changes in the overall area of big data. And big data has five main characteristics. That is the volume that focus on the huge amount of data, and also value that focus on the importance of data, and variety. Actually, big data has different aspects and not same or even not similar. It belongs to different aspects. If you think about social media, if you think about the stock market, or even complicated engines or such things, all of the mentioned issue has different parts that belong to different activities and aspects. And also velocity, that belongs to the changes in the level, values, and also variation of big data based on the exact level and amount of time. Actually, as I mentioned it, even during collecting the data for analyzing, there would be many changes in the big data. And also veracity, that focus on the accuracy of the data. That's why big data is a very challenging amount of data. Working on big data is a challenging work in research areas, and we have to be very, very careful when we work on big data to do our works based on particular assumptions instead of coming with clear conclusions. Because even when we conclude the issue, there would be many changes, even different issues in the stock market, social media, or anything that we our work on big data cover that. That's why we have to focus on two sides. As users of current tools, methods, and abilities for the assessment of big data, we have to be careful that we cannot manage easily the big data like easily applicable and manageable data for limited levels of data. That's why we have to just come with loose and very not exact or not concrete conclusion. We have to come with some conclusions based on the reality of the big data, and also as a very important stage and step for researchers and research institutions, we have to work on some new tools, methods, and methodological aspects to be able to deal with the big data. Because with the current abilities, skills, and tools, it is very, very difficult to deal with big data. Actually, we have a limited container to take water from ocean or a river. We may take a little amount of or level of water based on our demands. But if we need to assess all water in ocean or all water in a river or any area, we have to have different and very huge and different aspects and abilities of tools and methodology and skills. The differences between assessment of easily manageable and limited level of data and working with big data, the difference between taking a particular level and amount of water from the ocean and working on that, and also working on all existing water in the ocean or river. That's why we cannot use the same abilities, the same skills, same time, same tools to deal with the both options here, mentioned options. That's why it's very important to deal with big data carefully and try our best to come with a clear, helpful, and on-time methods, tools, and analysis steps and stages to be able to manage well and to analyze and report big data and develop real reports based on the analysis on real aspects and real abilities and characteristics of big data. I'm Dr. Abdul Qahar Sarwari. If you think such issues are helpful, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.